What's up, people? It's time for a mother effing crypto update. So, in this video, I'm gonna go over Bitcoin and Ethereum. Now, I told you guys, I believe around 1 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4, no, joking around this time, that we were still bullish. That we were still bullish. We're gonna have a hard time passing this 50, but we were still bullish. And as you can see, right when we get to halfway point, and also that's when the market also opens. And by that I meant the Nasdaq and SPX. And it barely opened right now. Sunday. Another thing that wanted to happen is this right here. I want this to happen right here. This is where we close the week. Oh shit, for your Ethereum and Bitcoin. You're right. Sidetracking, folks. Sidetracking. Something I want to point out. So even though, we're still bullish right now, we're really not looking that strong. If you could tell, this is the area where we keep getting rejected. First off, because again, we have a 1 hour candle Fibonacci right here, and these are hard to pass. Notice how even right now when we tried, this is the second time we create rejection, and this is the double top, meaning 1 hour we close we close here. The next hour we, even though it moved, whatever it did, it still closed the same area, creating a double top. Meaning after it create double top, the market just tends to go down. The higher the candle, the more confirming it is, and so whatnot. For example, you have one right here, you have one right here, and so on and so on. The day closes at 5. So here's one of the things that I could do. First of all, we didn't want this. We wanted to create support above the 50, which the 50 is right there, right? Yeah, the 50 is right there. So we wanted to create. So if anything, it's 343. We wanted to hold 343 to go back to up and close in this area. The fact that we're doing this right now, I believe we're gonna close back inside this area right here and start signaling, because that is much. The fact that it's bringing it down to the same area right here, creating a double top right here. We still got bought, but it's gonna be a struggle. Or we're gonna have some sort of either we're gonna maintain this area, and again in the next 12, 24 hours, actually 12, 12 hours, either push out of here, or in the next 24 hours to move out of here, show us something. Because since we've been rejecting this area for quite a while, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days, not days, but I mean 12 candles, getting rejected in the same area, coming back down. So far, this signaling some sort of we reached the top for now type of thing. That's where this is leading to, especially after getting rejected and coming to the end of a week. You wanted this week to shoot above this area, close somewhere here in this region. The fact that we shot above this, see, there's a 50 right there. A monthly and a weekly and a monthly. So I'm busy. I'm busy. I'm busy. I'm busy. And so yeah, the fact that it's breaking down to here into this area, it's most likely gonna close the week right here. It's gonna close a week right here, and again, these next 12 hours, it needs to break out of here. First of all, we gotta sustain these boxes right here. These will be your first warnings, blue one and yellow one. When we start breaking this one, yellow one right here, that'll be, you know, your second warning, because all you have right here is gonna be this, which is this right here when I'm talking about this. And then what it needs to do is, if it does go down, it needs to stop right there, create support, just like it does plenty of times. Watch, let me show you. Not saying that it's gonna do it, but watch, let me show you real quick. Like this. And we go down, shoot it up again, and let's say this was gonna be the time, you know, the real one. It goes back to the same area and create some sort of support in there. Normally it stops in the same area, or it closes in the same area and it continues. But it also got this in the back right here too. So like this, see, we got up, create support here, the next one goes lower but still maintain, the next one go up and it still stays in that region. And you just keep creating this little support region in this area. So same with this, but this one barely started, so we need to maintain this little box right here. This little box right here. So when the next one goes down, still do the same shit, whether it be going down, get bought again, and then close somewhere in this region, and just keep consolidating here. See, especially like this, consolidating like this. But as long as we be maintaining this range right here. The last thing I want is when I shoot below this and actually close there. So it's gonna be crucial to be paying to the next couple hours. So you're gonna maintain the 8-hour candle. That's your first cushion. That's what's gonna go down to the first area. And then once it breaks that, which is the core, you got the outer shell, which is this yellow box right here. And then your last hope is gonna be that thin layer. That thin layer is holding everything together. And once it breaks that, you want to see where it closes. And if anything, the real important area that we gotta hold for the week will be stay inside this box, this purple one, which is from this month to this month, pretty much, you know, the next month type of thing. That's the next resistance and monthly support that we have right here. So that's why I did the box. So even though you do break this monthly, which is what you don't want, first of all, you don't want to break inside this box, because again, you're now gonna struggle to either get all these little lines are pretty much are gonna be acting like resistance. So it's gonna have a hard time breaking through this. But once it breaks through this, you have another section right here. Should be right here, to be honest. It should be a daily. Alright, Alright, anyways. I was stupid under stretching this. That's what it was for. That was the actual pendejo. Move out, you guys. Kind of forgot what it was for. I was like, wait, what is this? Alright. Chingada madre. Anyways, and then for Ethereum, oh, that's Ethereum. For Bitcoin, put these right there. Very interesting. Interesting how Ethereum is actually, when I shut up, it's inside. And even though Ethereum did all that shoot up and still is down, as down as it is, Bitcoin's barely reacting to it. You would assume that of how much Ethereum did the little dip right now, you would have seen Bitcoin down here in this region. And that's what really was set up the alarm of, hey, we're gonna break this because as Ethereum keeps falling down, then Bitcoin's gonna break through this and so on and so on. But it's not doing that. Which lead me to believe that Ethereum's gonna end up creating support in this region that it's breaking right now and eventually going up. On top of that, because we broke this 50 right here, so the fact that if Ethereum does go down, I mean Bitcoin does go down and starts getting bought up like it is right now, that's telling you that we're still gonna try one more time throughout the night to break on here or whatnot. It all depends how deep Ethereum keeps on falling. So we either have to create support like we are right now, right here in this region. We gotta play around here and then try one more time or break down, but create support this. You gotta create support this. This ought to be like your little red flags right here once it comes inside these boxes. You can't see the boxes of course, but these boxes right here, the blue one and yellow one. But you want it to just maintain or just wick it and stay in this upper region. You don't want it to create and be down here just hitting it over and over and over. You want to create some sort of support here in this region. Especially because I think that's a 50 right here. Yeah, that's a 50 right there, so it makes sense for it to create support here and going up. And as it starts going back up, you're gonna see Ethereum maintain. I mean, you're gonna see Bitcoin maintain that area. I mean, slowly go back up or whatever, but be above that 50. But the moment Ethereum breaks those boxes, then you're gonna see Bitcoin down here in this region, back under the 50, and that's what you don't want. Check up on that shit at 4:30 most likely, maybe 5. Maybe do a short about it. But alright, you guys, this is Brian Seacrest, mother effing out.